This is Errol, Channel 17 News. More on the war in Ukraine. Ukrainian President Zelensky says that the Ukrainian people should be assured we will rebuild everything, every street, every building after the war. The Home Office says it has expanded capacity at visa application centers to 13,000 appointments a week and face a criticism over his handling of the growing Ukrainian refugees crisis. Ukrainian Foreign Minister says sanctions must be placed in Russia for as long as Russia keeps killing Ukrainian citizens and calls for Western countries to stop buying Russian oil and gas and two Queen ports to Russian people. So they want us to discontinue all purchases from Russia. The Kremlin claims the US and the EU are trying to tempt Russia into attacking major population centers in Ukraine. A whopping 2.6 million people have fled Ukraine since the start of the Russian invasion. So just some 13 days ago, people were living as usual. They were sending their children to work. They were sending their children to school. They were going to work. They were going to college. Life was running in this large country. Russian army has suffered its largest losses in decades. U.S. President Joe Biden states that this country will not directly intervene in military defenses against Russia. Now, Moscow attacks military airfields south of Kyiv as a report suggests the boss of Russian forces are 25 kilometers from the city. Officials say a rocket missile hit a mosque in the southern part of Mariupol where 80 civilians were sheltered and saw their death. People, we want to remember this. This is an entire country that is under siege. The mass media makes it look as though it's a city or it's a small territory. Ukraine has a population of 44 million people. That is a lot of a country to take over and fearfully be fleeing for their lives. A country. Just think about our country. We have 50 states in this country. So if somebody was on the borders, why are we fleeing for our lives that are living in the middle or the center, leaving the country? All right? So we need to think about that. It's a lot of country to take over. It seems as though it's easily being done. And where are their allies? Where is their military? Is there an actual country in this world that is unprotected in 2022? As we watch over the other news programs around the world, we're noticing that there are more concerned than we are in the United States. So they're more concerned about what's happening than we are. Again, people, this is an entire country that's being taken over by the Russian government, the sovereign union. So we're going to do more coverage of the war in Ukraine. This is Channel 17 News. See you in a minute.